Hey there, it's Kathy with Be Creative with Kathy. I have a video for, well, I was sitting here getting ready to do my swaps because we have a team swap that need to be out before, yikes, Monday. And I'm almost done. It was a small swap, but I don't know, maybe everybody's busy. But whatever, I was sitting down to do my swaps and I thought I'd quickly go in here and I'll show you how to make the swap. But it's using some of the products, a new cat collection out of the mini catalog that's called Reindeer Days collection, and there's tons of fun stuff. I'm using most of it on my card today, so I thought I would share that with you. Now, I can't show you in the catalog. I promised Stampin' Up! I wouldn't open the catalog until it goes live September 4th. So when you get your catalog, hopefully you've gotten it already, you can look at Reindeer Days collection and you'll see what I'm talking about, but I'll show it to you here. So first of all, oh wait, though, before I get started, that's right. So a couple days ago, I celebrated my 19th year with Stampin' Up! And I got this really cute card in the mail. Now, there's no return address, right? I don't know who it came from, but it's an adorable card that says, here's to your 19 years doing what you love, and that she cased it from Diana Longmont and stuff. And look how cute this card is. But I tried to recognize the writing. I'm not sure. I don't know who the card's from. So if you sent me this card, please let me know. It's absolutely beautiful. Look how the texture is. Can you see? Yeah, you can see the texture on the designer series paper. And then the fun fold inside is just wow. Not to mention, look at the beautiful designer series paper inside. That's in the new annual catalog. It's a really pretty card, and I would just like to tell whoever sent it to me, thank you, but I don't know who it is. So there you go. That's the first thing I want to talk about. And thank you for helping me celebrate my 19 years. It means a lot to me. Okay, so back to this suite. So part of the products in the suite is this designer series paper, which we're going to use today. And look how cute this is. Is that not adorable? I mean, the reindeer snowman, it just keeps going. The little bunny on the sled, and then the back side looks like this. Now we're going to use this pattern today, which was really hard to cut this up and cover it up. But then you have this pattern, how cute that is, and then the trees on the back, right? Keep going, and then look how cute this is. Is that not adorable? Now look, even has a little cup of cocoa or coffee, whichever one. I guess I can't imagine a reindeer drinking coffee, but maybe they do. But look, and then this, it comes with the dies, right? And this certain pattern, I think you take one of those dies and you can actually cut out the designer series paper with one of the dies, which I'll show you the dies in just a second. But that's adorable. The backside, love this plaid. I'm gonna have to get multiple packs of this just so I can use both sides. Look at the flying reindeer. Are they not adorable? And then on the other side, that pattern too. Love it. And then this one, we're going to use this pattern today too. Look how cute that is with all those little reindeer. And then the back side is just some holly. Look at all the presents. Is that not adorable? And then on the other side, you have these reindeer. And these reindeer, I believe this one cuts out, yeah, so the dies coordinate with this paper too, which I think is absolutely adorable. I might have a thing for deers, because when I first saw this pattern, I already showed you the packages, right? Anyway, when I first saw this collection, I was like, love it, that's what I want, and I ordered it, whether I could do it for a class or anything. Anyway, I just had to have it. So like I said, I might have a thing for deers that I didn't realize. Let me show you the dies. So I showed you a couple of them. There's the dies that cut out like the stamp. Oh, here's the stamp set. Cut out the stamped images, right? And the little tree and the bill. So that's the ones that cut out the images in the stamp set. But let me show you what these other dies do, because I think they are fantastic too. And I just had fun playing. So this one here, look how pretty that is, or cute, I'm not sure which. And it cuts out something that looks like this. So it just cuts a hole in your paper with all of the details of the little greenery. I'll call it greenery. That's that die. And then this die coordinates with this die and this die, and look what they do when you cut them out with different colors cardstock. Look how cute that little deer is. I think it's adorable, even with the little whites in his eyes and the little, I don't know if you can see the little details on his ears. He is just a really cute little deer from those dies. And then we have, let's do the wreath next. Look how cute the wreath is. let me try to grab it here. I cut it out here in spruce, and it even has little details on there to make it look more like not just a circle, but more like a wreath. And then you have the bow that you can put on there. And then look, you put the little reindeer through there, little bow, tuck him inside here. I mean, it is just really, really cute. Now it keeps going, because then you have something like this. This reminds me of growing up the Christmas lights on our Christmas tree. And I took that and I just cut it out in white like this, and then I colored it, and look how cute that is. Now, do you remember laying those lights out and having to make sure that you had the bulbs in the right, because you always had to replace bulbs every year, and you had to make sure they had the right colors in order? Well, maybe that was just me. Maybe my mother taught me that's how you do the bulbs. And then another die in this set is the little holly leaves, and look how cute those are. And then it has the little berries that go on there, and look how cute that is too. It just keeps going. Now the little bells, oh, I do have the bells cut out. Let me show you those. Look how cute they are. Oop, that's a bow. We need a bell, not a bow. The little bows, I just cut those out in gold. You put those together, look, and you take a little bow, and look how cute that would be on your card. I mean, there is just, it just goes on and on, all the things you can do. And then I have the presents, these two boxes here, and you can see the details on the dies, and these are the ribbon on the packages. And now I have them on a card here. Looks like this. Look how cute those little packages are on a card. And this is a cute card. This is a card that didn't make the cut for the Christmas Creative Escape. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So on October 5th, if you live in Denver, Colorado, and you want to come make some Christmas cards, we'll be at the library in Bear Valley, right? And we'll do 6 cards. We have the goodie bags, are amazing. I can't believe how much stuff we've stuffed in those goodie bags. Well, almost, because we're going to order everything September 4th. That's why the cutoff date is September 1st. So if you're interested in coming to the Christmas Creative Escape, you got to let me know by September 1st. Okay, that one, I'll show you a sneak peek of what one thing of the goodie bag. And I don't usually give you sneak peeks, but this one thing, I'm gonna make everybody look at this using this same suite, a little ornament. Is that not cute? Now it's not finished, it's kind of in the making, but I thought it turned out really cute with my, and I'm gonna put something on the back there, but isn't that adorable with those little deers and the snowflakes? Now the snowflakes is another stamp set in the mini catalog. That's a background stamp, and that's what I used on that. What was I was gonna tell you one more thing about that. Now I can't remember. Oh, the deer, how I got the deers to look like that. So what I did was I took and I stamped in espresso ink on pecan pie paper, and then I just colored it with some craft ink and some water with a paintbrush, and look how cute that little deer comes out. Love, love, love this set. Hopefully I will have time and I will play with this set and show you lots more examples of all the stuff that this, or all the dies, or all the cards, sorry, can't do 2 things at once, that you can get from this set. Okay, ooh, the last thing, no, there's 2 more things in this suite. So I showed you the designer series paper, I showed you the stamps and the dies, and one of my favorite products, and I'm not finding it right here on my desk, is first this, is the embellishments, and look how cute those are. They're little peppermints. They're very lightweight and they're flat, so they won't take up they won't make a bulk, so the card's hard to mail. I love these. We're going to use these on our project today too. And then last, one of my favorite products, excuse me, is red and white baker's twine. Look how fun that is. We're going to use that on our products, or on our card today too. So lots of products in that suite. I happen to love all of them. I'm going to keep this out because we're going to use that on our card today too. But let's just jump in and make the card. Ooh, one more thing. Got a paper here. So our Christmas Creative Escape is on October 5th, but World Card Making Day is also on October 5th. And Stampin' Up! Is offering a free card making day virtual. So I'm going to try to somehow include that into our Creative Escape. We'll see if we have enough time, but Stampin' Up! Has told us that they'll be using these ephemera packs, and look at all these. So I'm going to have these at the Creative Escape and see if we can't make some of Stampin' Up's cards. I'm gonna register for sure because registration starts the 3rd, and then maybe we can set up a TV or a screen or something so we can all watch what Stampin' Up! Has to do or has to offer, and we can make some of those cards too. Okay, yada yada yada. Let's go ahead and make a card. I am not going to show you the finished card until I finish mine today because I think I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. But let me tell you, oh, another thing is usually I tell you that all my card supplies are on my gallery, but they won't be because these products aren't available until September 4th. So if you're watching this after September 4th, they should be on there. If you're watching me live today, they're not going to be on there because they're not available yet. Okay, but I got all my little pieces. I need just a piece for the inside there. This, I believe, is all the pieces we're using. This is Real Red, just a color in the Designer Series paper. This is Shaded Spruce, and that's Cherry Cobbler. This is just your normal card base, 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it there at 4 1/4, so we can just make a simple card. I'm gonna take my Designer Series paper here, and I just realized I'm gonna have to tell you to hang on a second. I washed my stamps and they're in the other room, so I'm gonna run real quick after I make sure this opens the right way. There we go, lay this on there, and I'm gonna go grab my stamps. That's embarrassing, but that's how I roll, so hang on, I'll be right back. It's not very far, and I know you can still hear me, but that's embarrassing. Like I said, when I left my stamps over here, and I need them for this card. There we go. And really, I only need 3. All right, so thanks for putting up with me. That's kind of bad. Okay, here we go. Back to work here. There. Because I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut this piece first. So I have my card base already. I'm going to stamp on these two, but first I want to put a little square in the center of this one. So I'm going to use my Stylish Shape dies. Look what a mess they are. I use these all the time, but I'm going to take the square, and I'm not sure, 3rd from the largest. And this piece, I believe, is, well, let's look. 2.5 by 3.5. Although I think it might be. Go check my blog. I won't have the supplies on there, but I'll at least put the measurements because now I'm not sure if it's 3/8 or 1/2. I think it's 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. But I'll go check and make sure and put it on my gallery or blog, whatever you call it. Now I'm going to run this through my little die cut machine here and cut that square out. And then I'm going to set that, we don't need this square, I'll set that aside for another project. Carefully, carefully. There we go, we just need this piece here. Okay, now I'm going to stamp down here in Real Red. And I want a fun Christmas greeting there, so I'm going to use, this is another sneak peek of, no, this is an online exclusive, Greeting of the Season. Love the font and all the Christmas greetings in this stamp set. But I'm going to stamp that Season's Greetings down here at the bottom of my basic white. I might get my head in the camera, but I want to make sure it's down at the bottom so we have room for the baker's twine above it. Look how pretty that is. Okay, while I have the red out, I'm also from the stamp set, I'm going to stamp this May All Your Days Be Full of Cheer. This is for the inside. Oh, no, I'm not going to stamp it upside down. I'm going to try to stamp it right side up. So normally I would tell you that if you're using photopolymer, be sure to use your Pierce mat. But since I'm using my glass mat, I get a really nice image with the photopolymer stamp sets. And the glass mat is now available. It was a joint offer a while ago, but now you can get it in the online store. And that link is below too. Okay, so now another part. Now this little greenery right here would normally go around the deer's neck. I think that's what that's supposed to be for, but I want a little bit of green on the inside of my card, so I'm going to take these little hollies and just kind of go around my greeting here. And look how cute that looks. Let's see, about right there. And there we go, look how cute that is. Okay. I forgot to mention too that if you're part of my swap and you don't want to see the cards, you want to be a surprise in the mail, then I suggest you turn off the video. And now would be a good time because we're going to assemble our card. Okay, so we're going to take this paper here and I want to lay it under here, right? So I need to cut this down a little bit smaller, and I think I've got it figured out that if you cut between the two candy canes, you might not lose a bunch of those reindeer, because there's a bunch of reindeer on this sheet, and I'm going to try to get as many cards as I can out of a sheet of reindeer. But when you cut it there, now when you put this down, look, it's going to fit in there perfect. Now there's not a lot of room for movement and stuff, so I'm going to actually take a piece of just regular Scotch tape and I'm going to put it down here at the bottom of my designer series paper, and I put it so it's sticky side up. And then when you lay, let me see if I get it right where I want his antlers to show and that little bow, try to get it centered. But when you lay it like this and then press on that tape, now it's going to hold it into place where you want it, so we can get this piece finished. And like I said, if you look on the back, there's really not. In fact, over here, there's a little gap. So hang on, I have to fix that. I don't want a gap. One more time. There we go. Now, the designer series paper is actually covering the whole thing there. I'm going to take another little piece of tape here and just tape it here at the top so it doesn't move, because I want to tie some baker's twine around here, and I want my designer series paper flapping. But there, now look how cute. Those little Polaroids that are so popular now, I think that's what it reminds me of. So that baker's twine, I'm going to take that and I'm going to wrap it around here twice. And I want my bow here on the, I think that's the right side. Yes, the right side over here. It's not quite long enough. There we go. A little longer, I gotta have some room to work. Over here. And I'm gonna just take this with all thumbs today. How come I can't just take my... Now I like to tie my bow with my string still on there, and then you have less waste. And I'm kind of a tightwad. I don't like to waste products, so I'm going to tie my bow when my baker's twine is still on the spool. So I'm going to just take that. I'm going to use my reverse tweezers here to hold my knot down. So then I have two hands to work on my bow. And you know, with baker's twine, if you don't want your bows, wait, I can't do two things at once. If you don't want your loops to twist, it's best if you don't pull it tight like all at once. Get it about the size you want it and then pull it tight, and then your loops won't twist. And I really am. I should not have tried to tie a bow on video today because I'm really struggling here. And I didn't get it tight enough at all. Well, no, I think it's going to be okay. Yep, looky there. Okay, let's, I didn't pull it very tight. So now I'm going to get it about the size I want it. There we go. And now I'm going to pull really tight. And now my loops aren't twisted. I don't know if you can see, but they look pretty good. Now, if this was loose, right, and I didn't get this tight around here, all I'd have to do is take another piece of tape and pull it tight here and put the tape on there. And then your the front will look good. We don't care about the back. No one's going to see that. Although my one bow, maybe just twisting a little bit. There we go. Nope, looks really good. Okay, let's trim those ends now. I'm going to make them just a little bit longer than my loops so they look like that. And looky there. That not adorable? Okay, let's take this and lay this on the inside of our card. This way the inside of our card is nice and colorful and matches the front. Okay, we'll put this up on dimensionals. There we go. And then just lay this at a little bit of a slant, leaving a little bit of room because we're going to put our holly leaves right and the berry right there. Okay, let's glue this together. Just a little bit of liquid glue in the center here. Go. And they fit perfect on there. Look how cute that is. Now I want to put a little bit of glimmer on my berries here, so I'm going to just take Wink of Stella. Hang on, I had to put the lid on there. My Wink of Stella, which is right here, and just color or coat, I guess it's a coating of that Wink of Stella on the berries. That gives it just a little bit of bling. I'm not really much for glam and glimmer, but I do love a little bit of bling on the card. I'm more of a simple stamper, but there, look, I don't know, you probably can't see it on the camera. Let's see if I can hold it up. If you see, yeah, maybe you see the little glimmer on there now. Just adds a little touch to it. Let's put a dimensional on that biggest leaf right here, and then just a little bit of glue. I just got the lid on there. A little bit of glue around the corner here so it stays put on our card, and then lay that right there. And look how cute that is. Now, like I said, we have to use one of these peppermints because they are so cute. So I'm going to just take my Take a Pick tool, their adhesive back, just slip that off of there, and I'm going to just put one down here in the corner, just a little bit. And look how cute that is. So there you go. There's my card today using the Reindeer Fun collection. Reindeer Fun, Reindeer Days collection. I think the stamp set is called Reindeer Fun. The collection is Reindeer Days. And then you open it up and you have even the colors on the inside. So there you go. If you have any questions, be sure and reach out and let me know. I'll get the measurements on my blog this afternoon, and then I'll add a supply list when there's the September 5th probably. Alrighty, that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here sometime. I missed my Monday. Usually I'm here on Mondays, and I missed last Monday because we had a softball game. I'm a softball coach. I don't think we have any more Monday games. So hopefully I'll be back here Monday about 1:30. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Nice, wrong way, Kathy. Bye.